Hey there, today I'm going to teach you how to draw Queen Elsa from Frozen. So we're going to start with her eye, and this is her sort of looking back. So I'm going to start with the top of the eye. So let's go and draw a curve just like that. Okay? Now we're going to draw some eyelashes. So we're going to thicken that top lash up, and then swoop it out into a curve like that. Okay, so to a point. Alright, so that's her top eyelash. Now I'm going to do a curve on the bottom, but I'm going to come up and then back down and around to create that eye shape. Now let's draw in her pupil. So she's looking back, so I'm going to draw a half circle, and then I'm going to draw in a smaller circle inside, and then just color that in black. Okay? Now she's got a bit of a double eyelid, so I'm going to draw a little thin line, just like so, just above that eye. Okay? Now let's draw the bridge of the nose. So coming down this way, I'm going to draw a bridge just like so. And then we'll draw the bottom of the nose, fill that in, and then her nostril, and then the side of her nose, just like that. Okay? Now let's draw her other eye. So the top of the eye will be another curve, just like that. And let's thicken up that eyelash, but I'm going to do that little same point to create that eyelash point. We'll thicken up that top lid. And then we'll do that double eyelid again. So very thin line, just like so. And then we'll draw the bottom lid. Okay? Now the half circle for the eye, for the pupil, and then we'll color in inside to finish off the pupil there. Okay? Now let's go to the lips. Now we got a little bit of a V shape just below her nose. I'll draw a line out this way, a very short one because it's, sort of in the back there. And then coming out to the front, we'll curve it out with a little bit of a smile line. Then coming down to the front middle, I'll just draw a straight line, and then I'll curve that back and join up that lip, just like so. Okay? Now we'll put in some teeth. So here's the tooth, the front teeth. Bring the lip over across, and then I'll finish off the lip like that, and then bottom lip, and then join it back to that smile line. Okay? So there's the basic area of her face. Let's draw in her eyebrow. So this eyebrow will sort of point down and around, so I'll come around like so, and then I'll thicken that up like that. Okay? Okay, before I draw the other eyebrow, I'm going to draw the forehead a bit, just so I can see where that eyebrow will land. So I'm going to draw a curve, very, very basic curve like so. I'm going to draw in her cheek into her chin, and I'll stop right there because her shoulder is going to come across. Now for eyebrow, I'm just going to draw two lines like so, that sort of line up with that bridge of the nose. Alright? Now, let's go into her hair. So her hair is sort of wispy and it kind of curves out. So I'll start in the widow's peak right about here. I'm going to draw a little curve like that for the front. I'm going to continue that, just thicken up that front bang. I'm going to come across from here down to the widow's peak. Now her hair is kind of wispy, so I'm going to draw one wisp like that. I'll point it off, tapered. Okay, so I'm going to keep doing a series of these sort of wispy little hairs. I'll come across here. I'll wisp it to the back. I'll bring that line back down. Okay, now it's going to start curling, so I'm going to bring that around like so. And just sort of aiming towards that widow's peak. Okay, so I'm going to come around from here. I'm going to create another curl. I'll keep doing that up to the back. Now here I'm just going to start layering on some hair, just like so. Okay? So there's the top portion of her hair. I'm going to draw in her ear. So just like a little bit of a hoop, and then I'll draw one line just to show the inside of her ear. Okay? Now for her ponytail, I'm going to start it right around here. But I'm not going to connect it to the ear, but I'm going to sort of create like a little swirl like that. I'm going to finish off the back by bringing a line in just like this. Okay? Now for her jaw, I'll draw a bit of her jaw, but then this is where her ponytail starts to overlap. So before I do that, I'm going to draw on her shoulder. So with the shoulder, I'm just going to come around with a curve like so. Draw a line out to her bicep, and then to her forearm. I'm not going to finish off with her hands just because this is an upper torso portrait. I'll draw the back of her arm with another line, sort of parallel with this line. And then I'll curve out for her forearm. Okay, let's finish off her hair before we go any further. For the front, I'm just going to kind of bring in some more bangs. I'll do a little swirl like an S, and then I'll finish that off at the front like so. Okay, now with a ponytail, because it's going to come around to the front, I'm going to put one curve and then another curve, just to indicate that there's some sort of weaving going on. And I'll do this, and then continue that around to the back. Now for her back, she wears sort of like a dress with a big cape, so I'm just going to draw that in first. So here's the cape, so big backwards S. Now for the top of the dress, it sort of comes around like so, and then she's got like an extra band here, so I'm going to draw that in like this. Okay, I want to show a little bit of indication of her back, because this dress is a little bit transparent, so I'll draw in a bit of her back, then to her hip, and I'll just draw it in just like that, just so it shows like there's some weight to the actual dress. So from here, I'm going to continue on drawing some lines, just to show that there's some wrinkles in the dress. And then for her waist, I'll draw on a line for the belt area, and then I'll follow this line with her back around just like that, just to finish it off, okay? And so for the front, I'll draw her chest, and then I'll start to put in a couple of sort of curves like this, just to show the weave of her braid coming across. And then it starts to come in to a tip. I'll finish that off with a semicircle. I'll put a band, and then sort of a tapered tip, like kind of like a paintbrush. I'll finish that off like that. And there we have it. There's Queen Elsa from Frozen. Thanks for watching.